Bryant-Denny Stadium. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start in the 25. So the Navy midshipman will go on offense first to start this game. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. It's a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
This crowd full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. He'll be brought down at the 32-yard line. Good job by the defense to keep him away from that first down marker. It's fourth down. Navy will have to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. So Alabama's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Quarterback making adjustments. Rush is on him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week, only called on twice. And Navy will go back on the attack. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Now on the option. Now the pitch. Looking for room at the 40. Nice move. Create some space. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Navy, after that huge run, might just try to run it right at him again. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Fights off the defender. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. Unloads it left. Hits the open man. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has it on the doorstep. Navy will have it with a first and goal. They'll run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, midshipman. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He's on the loose. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Coming out with it, it's Hodges. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And here comes the Navy offense. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Dropping back, it's Carpenter. Pocket breaking down. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Really nice play. When you talk about Alabama and their dominance on defense, especially in recent years, it all starts off. You have to have disruptors playing on the defensive line. Guys that can be versatile and line up at different positions, but create havoc in the backfield. And that's what this guy is.
Turning it on.
And nowadays, you're not always going to get these quarterbacks on the ground because they're so athletic. But nice job getting the sack, let him out of the pocket there, but now forcing the 4th down, and it's decision time for this offense.
He'll haul it in right around the logo. He couldn't find much running room there, didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. The give to the tailback. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Williams. And oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run.
They got a really nice drive going on offense. They're on their opponent's side of the field, but you're not going to come away with any points if you turn it over. And they've got to do a better job of ball security. Very, very lucky that ball went out of bounds.
Trying to punch it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone.
Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And how about this offensive line? 3rd and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on their running back to score that touchdown.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. The option look. He'll keep it himself. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Offense in a split backfield. On the option. He'll pitch it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Tide crowd roaring noise down onto Saban Field on third down. They'll go to the fullback. Slithers into space. He'll be brought down at the 32-yard line. Good job by the defense to keep him away from that first down marker. It's fourth down. Navy will have to punt it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Here comes that Alabama offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass.
There he goes! And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
On the run, it's Price. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Here's the handoff. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. If you're going to play Bama tough, you're going to find out really early if you can handle the running game.
Yeah, they're going to check your chin. I mean, they're going to come in and they're going to give you a steady diet of it. Even when they've had great quarterback play and spread the ball out, it's still a physical principle. They're going to make you stop the run. If you can't stop it, it could be a long game.
They'll keep it on the ground. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Crimson Tide rolled to that last first down on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to the run. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Caught over the middle. It's Price. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow. He's trying to get it in. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Always expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Texas Tech was able to squeak one out in front of those home fans in Lubbock. In fact, I think in the end, the difference may have been Red Raider Nation, who will enjoy this win. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll try the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside to hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. Navy will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Just needs a crack to get a return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Quick completion on the out. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Right on the money. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hale. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. They'll immediately call timeout. The Tide with the 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man. It's Young. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Might be changing the route. Off play action on 1st down. Gets it out fast. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Here's 1st and goal, and they could go to the locker room with a huge. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown tie. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll power it inside with the fullback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. On the ground, it's Bishop. And he takes this one back to the line of scrimmage, a rather anticlimactic end to the first half. Navy will kick it deep to get the second half underway. On the move from inside his 5. This guy is so dangerous. He excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Got it in the middle, it's Williams. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Back to throw, it's Russell. He fires one deep over the middle. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Complete on 3rd down. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, Alabama! He found some open space and turned on the Jets. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
They'll send the back in motion. Finding open areas. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Navy, after that huge run, might just try to run it right at him again to give to the big fullback. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Trying to get rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
He turns that loose down the right side. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
What a beautiful sight. And not only are we big and strong and powerful and athletic, you can have unbelievable hands to the mix because we can catch a football too, just like those little DBs, create turnovers.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on second down. Looking to throw, it's Carpenter. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Dawson. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game, and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
The midshipman trying to sail way forward on third and half a mile. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. And here comes the punt team. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes that Alabama offense. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. To the ground with the back.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front. Second down coming up. Quick release by the QB. Got room at the 35. There we go. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And this defense has their hands full. They're dealing with a quarterback that is pinpoint accurate, making good decisions, and they're dealing with a wide receiving group that has a lot of speed and some burners on the perimeter. They might want to think about playing some more zone coverage moving forward. That's now 3 passing TDs they've allowed.
As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Running back searching for a hole. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop. This offense has it with really good field position. Leaves it with the back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
And you want to dominate the football game like these guys have all day. Dominate the line of scrimmage. You know, turn and hand the ball off to your running back. It's a good recipe. It makes every quarterback better. It makes every OC better. Just turn, hand the football off, especially when you're winning the ball game.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bama! That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Goes out of bounds at the 25, and that's the way to get it out of your own end. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. They'll give it to him again. Fighting off the defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Gets the back moving. They'll go to the toss. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. To throw, it's Bonner. Looking deep. He's got it on the outside. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30-plus. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the 1st down. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Now the pitch. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere. He's knocked down behind the line. Got some work to do after that last play. 2nd and 13. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass. He's got his man. Makes the grab. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Navy was pinned deep, and now a chance to put together a drive. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Navy!
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. And they're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the 4th quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know the next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. He'll pull it on the read. Plows through the defense. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Runs through a tackle. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Stone. That's caught. It's Barney. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. So now it's 2nd and long. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. Now facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. They kick it away on 4th down. He'll field the punt and take it back. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Bringing the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. He wants a big play here late. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. He's at the 10. And he runs out of bounds with the interception, and that is how we'll finish off this game.